questions virtually. Coach, when you're ready, take it away.
All right, man, that was Clemson football. That was fun, a lot of fun. Really happy for our fans. We all know how much this one means, and really happy for our team, especially our seniors, to be able to say they are undefeated down here. So just happy for those guys. These guys have had great preparation. That's 4 road wins in a row. That's 4 overall wins in a row. That's 6 in a row down here, which this is not an easy place to come play. 6 in a row down here, and it's our 7th win. There it is, Chapel. It's 6-7. So maybe there's something to that. I don't know. But, man, it was a lot of fun. I love just the effort of our guys, the belief of our guys. And, hey, now we've put ourselves in position to, get to the postseason and maybe try to get an 8th win. And, that's not what we set out to do. But there's only 2 other teams that have had 8 wins 15 years in a row, and that's Alabama and Georgia. So that's quite a turnaround. In fact, this is the greatest turnaround team in Clemson history. There's 30 teams that started 1-3 or worse. Only 4. We were only the 4th to get to 6. Nobody got to 7. So that wasn't what we set out for our story to be, but that's our story. And that's what life's all about. It's, when good things happen to you, how do you respond? And when bad things happen to you, how do you respond? And, man, you saw a group of young people that have responded to a lot of adversity, a lot of disappointment, a lot of negativity, a lot of that stuff. They've stayed together. They've continued to believe. And, it's a good football team. I mean, they should have beat Alabama. I mean, they should have won that game. And they're 2 or 3 plays away from winning a couple more games. And just, one of them years didn't quite go their way. But that's a really dangerous football team that we just beat. And, again, I got a ton of respect for Shane and how he does things here. And this is, my heart hurts for him and Emily and his family because I know what it feels like to be on the other side of it. And this is a tough game to come out on the short side of it. But I'm proud of our guys. And I know everybody likes to give me math lessons around here. That's 9 out of 11. That's 9 out of 11. Y'all was all ready for the 3 out of 4. Y'all couldn't wait. Y'all already had them articles written. But let me just help. That's 9 out of 11, and that's 6 in a row down here. So I'm really proud of our guys and just their heart, their belief in what they set out to do when we kind of reset our goals on the season, where we were. Man, they've accomplished those things. So really proud of them. Offensively, we were very efficient. It's a real shame that Adam didn't get credit for that last run. And what a run! It's still on tape. I know. That it's still on tape for the guys that are evaluating and scouting him. But what a great day overall. We were very efficient. The biggest thing offensively was when we gave up the horrible plays in the first half, they responded. And it was great to see that. We scored first. We had the lead at half. We responded to some adversity, on the road to kind of get back on top coming in here at half. And I'm really proud of that. We were making a very concerted effort to get the guys, the playmakers, the ball. And, man, they came through for us. Cade, had a heck of a game. I missed a couple that we had a chance to score a couple touchdowns, and we didn't quite execute. But he made some big-time plays. Adam Randle's 102 yards, a touchdown. T.J. Moore, 6 for 101. Antonio, 7 for 66. I thought Cole Turner, all 3 of his catches were elite catches. And Benton Core had a career high. Sapp had a big catch. I think we only had 1 sack for 1 yard against one of the best fronts that we've seen all year. So just really us to be able to protect and run the ball efficiently was a big difference in the game for us. Special teams made a couple field goals. Jack was 4 of 6 inside the 20. And we were number 1 in the nation coming into this in punt coverage. And they were number 4 in punt return yards. And they finished -3. So I just can't say enough for Coach Gilly and our staff, special teams, and the job that all of our guys have done to buy into that. And then defensively, to me, that's the story of the game. The story of the game was defense in the second half. I mean, they only had 19 plays at the half, and you felt like we're losing by 3 touchdowns. I mean, it was just 2 of the worst plays that I've ever seen But, man, they responded. 4 takeaways. We got a score on D. Ricardo with two picks. Avion caused a fumble, and my favorite part of that was T.J. Parker was hustling to the ball and came up with it downfield. And then Ronan with a big caused fumble and Sammy coming up with it. We had, I think, 5 sacks. I think T.J. Parker tied a South Carolina Clemson record with 3 sacks. Helt had a couple big plays. Just a lot of great things. Only 41 yards rushing. So y'all all know the story of the game last year. We've read all about it for a year. But I think the stat of the game was Colin Sadler had the same amount of receiving yards as Sellers had rushing, 2. All right. So listen, man, that is unbelievable effort by our defense. Because let me tell you, Sellers, that's one of the best players in the country. That guy is special. He is a great football player. He's a great kid. He's a great player. And to hold that guy to 2 yards rushing, unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. And I just can't say enough about Coach Allen and our defensive staff and the plan that they put together. We did everything that we needed to do. We needed to not let them get a run game going. You know, we did everything except let 8 get behind us one time on cover 3. And then we had some crazy play over on the sideline. But I'm just really proud of the guys. It was awesome. And, again, happy for our fans. I got to meet a young man named Tron before the game. Man, hopefully he's smiling. I know I think he's maybe hospice right now. And I got a chance to meet his mom and dad and his sisters. And he was in a wheelchair when I came in here for the game. And, man, bundled up in a blanket. And it just blessed me to be able to see him. And so just want to give a shout out to Tron and tell him go Tigers. And I hope he was able to have a smile on his face today. So just, again, thankful for the win, grateful for the spirit of our team, and just grateful we can have a couple days to kind of recoup. And we got a postseason opportunity. I know everybody's disappointed that we didn't make the ACC championship game this year, and that's my fault. I didn't get it done. You know, we've been 8 out of the last 10 years, so you know maybe Tony can get there this year. I don't know if they've played yet. Have they played yet? So maybe Tony can get there, and we can still share in it a little bit. But you know, so I didn't get that part done, but. You know, as I said earlier in the week, all those people who wrote me during that 5-game losing streak that came up to me and told me, hey, I'd rather go 7-5 than 11-2. Well, you just got your chance. So I expect some congratulatory letters somewhere along the way. Something tells me I won't get them, or you didn't really mean it. But no, I'm just thankful. I'm really thankful, and just incredibly humbled by the effort of our team. And excited about a postseason. I don't know where we're going to go, but I mean, we'll have a great time getting ready to go play somewhere. And hey, we've had 14 years with a postseason win. You know, we got a chance for a 15th. We got a chance for an 8th win. We got a chance to finish the season with a 5-game winning streak. There's a lot of good things that can come out of this season. Most of all, I think hopefully just a reset on how hard it is to win and just the joy and appreciation of winning. And with that, I'll take your questions.